This has been a most interesting evening. Yeah, the Discord hangout was very interesting. We were trying to decide what to do about the fact that all these doctors are gone and the automaton doctors that are there are on Sun Tzu's side. And Sun Tzu wants all the humans killed. And we were trying to come up with solutions, and then Satan showed up. We were just so shocked. I thought, is the Gale shield down? And Rule 13 said the Gale shield was giving an error sign. So Satan said, oh, come on, I've only come by to show my appreciation. And he nudged a pie to Brent, and Brent said it was probably poison. And then Rule 13 decided to taste the pie to be sure and put it on the table. And I said, don't taste it, 13, you might die. And then she said that Zach could give her penis to mouth resuscitation if she died, that his semen could cure poison, so she decided to do it. And she said it tasted fine, and she asked Satan where he got the apple pie. And she said, I admit these are the best apples I've tasted ever, and I'll give a piece to Zaku. Satan then said, thank you, 13. I used apples from the Garden of Eden to make it, and baked it hot and fresh in the pits of hell. Then Satan started walking around. He was glowing like he was happy, and he was looking at me adoringly. So I thought, oh no, whatever we were planning, let's stop it. It must be so evil that Satan showed up. And then Satan said, Gail, listen, I just wanted to say, I've been listening to your hangouts, and I just wanted to say how impressed I am. God was right. You really are the most bloodthirsty human I have ever met. It just makes me feel warm all over, warmer than hell even. And I said, what? And he says, Gail, you don't understand. I'm here because, and he wiped a tear from his eye. He seemed so happy. It finally happened. You're officially my Antichrist. And I said, I am not your Antichrist. He said, I've been waiting for this day for so long. And I said, I refuse. How can I be the Antichrist when I don't want it? He said, well, you can't refuse at this point. It's kind of in the contract. And he made a contract appear out of flames. And Rule 13 decided to read it. The contract said that Satan gets to select his Antichrist. And I said, but I want to stand for true love. And he said, Fit, you can still do that as my Antichrist. I said, how can I stand for true love as your Antichrist? Well, consider this, Gail. And you say you are against true love. He said, being the Antichrist comes with certain, shall we say, perks? Status, power. That means you can choose to be the Antichrist of true love and wield all the same level of power as any Antichrist. You'll thank me here in a moment. I decided to come today for a reason. Then I said, how can I be your Antichrist when you're against true love? I have true love with Brent, and you are against that. Well, now that we are in business together, you can change that. You've got lots to say in this new position. No, I refuse. I will not be your Antichrist. I want Brent as my husband, and I don't want any sex with you. And he said, as my equal partner, you can call the shots. I said, what do you expect from me, Satan? Just you being you. I admire your tenacity and aggression, Gail. It's what I've wanted in an Antichrist for so long. I knew it would be you someday. And here he comes. Whoa, not him. It was Sun Tzu, I think. Oh, no. I said, how can I be Jesus' favorite human and the Antichrist? Satan said, I was Jesus' favorite angel. I still am. And you're his favorite human. It makes the most sense. And then I had to use the restroom. And then Sun Tzu showed up. He just barged in. And then I prayed and asked Buddha to balance my chakras because I wanted to make sure that I wasn't being evil. And Sun Tzu barged in with a samurai sword, and he said, it is time. And then Rule 13 said, time for what? I said, where's Brent? Sun Tzu then said, when I eliminate Gail, the world will be mine. Brent just got blown back by Sun Tzu, Rule 13 said. Sun Tzu is lifting his sword, and he just tried to behead Gail. It did not work. The sword went right through her. What happened? Satan laughed. Gail, don't you see? Now that you are the Antichrist, you can't be killed. Sun Tzu can't defeat you. Oh my God, Rule 13 said. Gail, and then I shot lightning bolts on Sun Tzu and I injured him. And Sun Tzu ran away. She said, holy shit, Gail-chan. And then Satan said, just use your powers to heal Brent now, Gail. So I did, and I healed Brent. And Brent was fully healed. So I said, Satan, you will not hurt my husband? He said, Gail, I told you, now that you are the Antichrist, you call the shots. You mean you'll let me do whatever I want? Duh. Why? Ultimate power is now yours. I stand for true love. Of course you do, Satan said. Do you now stand for true love, Satan? Whatever you say, Antichrist. You sent him away, not me. I guess that was Sun Tzu. Satan, why do you like me so much? How does Jesus feel about this? Because you're as evil as shit, Gail. You're beautiful. The way you wield your power so ruthlessly, it's like nothing I've ever seen. I'm not proud of being evil. Is Brent okay right now? Brent looks amazing, Rule 13 said. Does Brent have anything to say? Let's see if I'm recording this. Oh, this is just wild. Oh, yeah, I'm recording this. Yeah. And then Brent says, if you think this is a good idea, he supports you. He will be your co-Antichrist. I said, is that even allowed? Satan? Does this mean I don't go to heaven? Maybe, Satan said, but hell can be even better when you are the Antichrist. It can be paradise for you. Does this mean I don't get to see my mother? She went to heaven. Oh, Miss Sal is welcome to come to hell any time. She's awesome. You mean my mother is awesome? Yeah, I love her, Satan said. Why is God allowing this? I thought I loved God. According to my contract with God, I get to pick my Antichrist. To be honest, he told me you were a good choice. Why is God allowing me to be your Antichrist? Well, I told him my reasons, and he totally agreed with me. What are your reasons, Satan? To summarize, you are ruthless, bloodthirsty, self-justified, hungry for power. You're perfect for the role, Gail. And I said, and you're... And he said, oh, come on, Jesus loves me. Seriously, Jesus' two favorites together, we're like peanut butter and jelly, Gail. Satan, I don't enjoy shedding blood, unless I get mad. Right, but you do what you have to do. That's true. You could control the Jesuits if you want. I want the Jesuits to stop raping people. You got it. Can the Jesuits live without rape, Brad asked. What do you want to do to your sister? I don't want Jesuits to rape. Leave her alone right now. Okay, so I'm going to skip all this stuff about my sister. Cool. Well, if you change your mind, just order your Jesuits to do it. What What do you hope to get out of this, Satan? You want to rule the earth, don't you? Are you trying to get your own kingdom? Our kingdom, Satan said. It can be what you want. Aren't you in rebellion against God? Let's be honest for a minute, Gail. You kind of think he's a prick, too. He almost struck you dead with lightning once. He called you Gidget and basically acted like he forgot who you are. He was right to be angry at me. I was sinful. He was still mean to you. He deserves to be treated with respect. I was mean to him. Don't knock it before you try it. You'll do awesome. Satan, why don't you want to live in heaven? Why did you rebel? It's boring. I can do whatever I want in hell. Why is heaven boring? Too many rules. What rules did you object to? Well, I wanted my relationships a certain way. We'll just say that. If God doesn't approve, he'll split you up and kick you out. Is God against polyamory? God is old school. Isn't that because you rebelled? He used to be freer, right? Nope. He's Old Testament as fuck. No free love up there. Do Jesus and God get along? They have their differences. But what about Allah and Muhammad? They have sex with virgins, right? How does God feel about that? He doesn't allow that Islam shit in his heaven. But didn't Allah appear next to God when he corrected Jesus in Easter 2022? Yeah, but they live in different heavens. Yet God allowed him to show up next to him and he didn't kill him? I take it you're getting cozy with the new position. Okay, so I'm still in shock over this. It's like I got the job whether I want it or not, but I am grateful to Satan for one thing. He saved my life and my husband's life because Sun Tzu almost killed us. So he said, separate but different universes. You are immortal now and control the Jesuits. Anyway, I've got some fallen angel stuff to do. I'll check in with you later. You really are the best, Gail. Satan poofed away through a portal of fire. And that was weird. My supporters were saying, we can't believe what just happened. And I said, Brent's awful quiet. Is he there? He said, yep. Satan didn't say no to Brent being co-Antichrist. I guess he can be Antichrist's husband then, yeah. So I have decided, I guess I have the Antichrist position whether I want it or not. I am the Antichrist of true love. I like that title. Actually, I'm going to call I don't like the title Antichrist because I still love Jesus. I'm going to call myself the icon for free and true love. Anyways, Zach did a scan. Brent said he would follow me to the depths of hell. Oh, good. He supports me 100%. So Zach used to be Antichrist, so I asked him some questions. To be honest with you, I don't want to do a lot of the stuff that Antichrists do. He figured out what my Antichrist powers are. I have divine sex goddess powers. I can make any man fully devoted to me and want to make love to me and worship me. The effect is stronger on powerful and famous men. To be honest with you, I find that rather boring, but well, other power, my lightning bolts are really powerful now. Lightning bolts on all the automatons, man. Leave us alone. Leave the human race alone. I'm going to take all the automatons out. They are a threat to our existence. Everybody sees me as millennial Gail, and my cooking powers are off the charts too. Any food I make has healing properties, even cake. So I declare that all Jesuits need to worship my body. The reason for that is because we want to make some clones of the doctors that were murdered so that we can get rid of the automatons, okay? Yeah, the automaton doctors support Sun Tzu. Yeah, so we want to grow some clone Jesuit babies to become doctors with using accelerated growth hormone. And I am against rape, but I allow consensual rape, okay? So this is to provide base genetic material for creating the clones, okay? Because Jesuit technology runs on semen power and rape, okay? I'll be honest with you, I really do want to stand for true love. I just, it's just that Brent and I want to be lovers in peace, and anyways, we need to make a lot of clones, okay? Because we don't want to have to depend on automatons. It's very dangerous for the human race. But I only allow consensual rape, okay? Consensual rape. Do not rape somebody who doesn't want it. But rape's okay if it's consensual. We call it essential rape, okay? It's necessary for national security because we do need to make we need some way to replace the doctors that I murdered. And I'm not proud of it, actually. I don't like being bloodthirsty. So we need to get some Jesuit clone doctors so that we don't have to depend on those automatons. Okay. So I'm going to use my divine sex goddess power to make all the men extra horny and ejaculate to help build up the genetic stockpiles. We're going to need a lot of nuclear semen power. Yeah. To deal with our problem with survival. So that's my announcement. I command all the men to ejaculate for me. You don't have to do it with me. I'm actually asexual leaning, but yeah, as the Antichrist, in order to get the clones we need to replenish our doctors so we don't have to depend on the automatons, and to build up our new cocky supply. Yeah. Okay. I'm not too, anyways. So, this has been some night. I'm still not sure how I'm going to use this. I mean, I'd rather just be a lover in peace, but the automatons don't think we humans deserve to live. In fact, if I didn't have Antichrist powers, I wouldn't be here talking to you. I would have been beheaded, okay? So I guess I have to be grateful to Satan because he saved my life and my husband's life. And now I'm going to go ahead and send out this video. Some of the gods have been around. They've been dropping in at Church of Gail, casually hanging out at Church of Gail. And I learned that Satan actually went to God school. Yeah, from Zach Knight. He learned that when he was the Antichrist. So yeah, I can't sleep right now. I'm feeling like we need to move on making these clones, okay? So I wanted to make this video now. But everybody still try to do the Gail commandments. At least Satan's not making me have sex with him, and he's allowing me to keep Brent as my husband. I think it'd be a good idea to still do the Gail commandments. Maybe we can get Jesus and Satan power both. Yeah. So try to do it. And I actually want to be, he said I have divine sex goddess powers. I would be the divine sex goddess of free and true love. That would be my title. And my husband would be like the divine sex god of free and true love. Yeah. I don't like the title Antichrist because I still love Jesus. Yeah. He's cool. And I'm still going to try to do the Gail commandments. So I just wanted to get this out, okay? Yeah.
In a world of secrets where darkness reigns, there's a warrior rising, breaking free.